Cool. So I was planning. Ignore the hair, by the way. I don't care about that. Anyways, this is off to a bad start. Oh my god. So I was thinking about making this video, but like earlier date because I saw, Julian's video. You know, Jenna Marbles' girlfriend, um, boyfriend. Oh Jesus, it is too early. Make a video like, don't come to our house. Don't come to our house, don't come to our house. And even Philip DeFranco did an entire, like, he played it in his show. So, it must mean something. Don't go to a YouTuber's house. That's not what they're there for. I saw some comments saying the world is not a petting zoo. You can't just go over to, somebody's house that you think you know and invite people in. In the comment section, like, when you first see the video, comment section is usually like, hey, yeah, don't come to somebody's house. And then after the video's been up for like a day, the comment section is a disaster. Like, hey, if you put yourself out there, why shouldn't we put you? I don't care if you have like 5 subscribers or 500 subscribers. Don't come to anybody's house just because you think you know each other on like a personal level. If you think you know somebody on a personal level, get a fucking Twitter account, because they're usually on Twitter the most. All you have to do is type in @ and then their YouTube channel or their name or whatever the fuck, and then you can say, hey, ILY, I love you, blah blah blah. And then if you follow all of them, and then they will post something, I'm meeting at like station or VidCon. Oh, hey, look at that. Jenna Marbles might be at VidCon. Go out of your way, get I don't know how much a pass is worth. They're not tickets, they're more passes. It's like keychain lanyard thing, whatever. Go do that and go to California, where they'll be. They usually are. And do that. Because the idea of me, a fan, going over... I have a lot of ideas for this. Hold on. Going over to somebody else's house is ludicrous. Like, you don't need to do it. Nobody else. I don't like. There again. This comment section is disgusting. Like, a lot of people are like, well, if you put yourself out there and I can see part of your house, then, or like, wants to be famous, doesn't want to meet fans. Like, no, you have it wrong. Like, their house isn't some place where you can just go out and hang out because here's the thing, like, YouTubers and you on the internet, you guys are just numbers and usernames and you guys are people that, like, they might reply to your YouTube comments, right? But here's the other thing is, you're a person behind a screen and they're a person behind a camera, behind a different screen, and they don't know you. They don't know your name. They don't know. Nobody's going to look you up on Facebook or Google you. It's not like they're going to Google Unikitty666 and be like, oh, that person, I should friend request them and make a friend. No. It's a disaster. It's a clusterfuck. And don't do it. Because I just saw a video on it, and like, I was thinking about making this video like after it came out because I needed to get something off my chest because I can't put my emotions and thoughts into a YouTube comment, especially if I say something controversial, and then I'm gonna get a lot of other. Just don't do it. It's that simple. I don't know, like, and then here's the dumb thing. It's like kids. Their parents are the ones with the vehicle that drives. And their kids are like, hey mom, I have a friend. You can pass it off like this, like, hey, I have a friend down. They live like 5 miles away from us. Can we go hang out? And the parents are like, sure. And then it's like, and then you get turned away. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I get turned away from this internet friend that I... No, like, that's a very bad impression that you want. And then if you see them again at VidCon, I don't know what will happen. I understand that, like... I'm using VidCon as a reference because I don't know a lot of other YouTuber conventions, but, like... I understand that, like, for me, if I wanted to go to VidCon, I would have already have to be living in maybe California for like maybe a month before VidCon or whatever the case may be. Like, it would have to be a whole planned event. Like, I would have to be staying somewhere like not even like the night before, maybe even like a few days before, with pass in hand. And I wouldn't want to even think, now that I think about it, about getting like an all access pass, even though that would give me a key to like the rest of VidCon. I wouldn't even want to think about that. What was I gonna say? It was like and then that's a lot of money, and yeah, and then oh look, Jenna Marbles and her boyfriend are there. I like Jenna Marbles maybe a little bit more, and I want to give her a hug, and, all of that nonsense. But there's another side of this story, is like, oh, I know where Jenna Marbles is staying. I know where, I don't want to give out any other information of where she could, anyway. I know where Jenna Marbles is staying now. Maybe I should also, wait for her to leave. And then see, I got tired of just making that statement. There's no need to follow. That's so stalkerish of you. Every person. Leave the boundaries between your screen, wherever you're watching this, from your computer to your phone, whatever, to her and her camera, and then she'll upload it to the internet, like I will, and make a thing out of it, right? Yeah, leave it to that. Don't leave it to, oh, I have this, you can post that picture of you and Jenna on Instagram, and then that's it. It doesn't have to be, oh, hey, oh, I found her house, and now we need to go say hi, because, yeah, no, there's not going to be a lot of personal friendship there. Your number's on a screen, like a username. Like I said before, you're a username, not a personal fan meet. If a YouTuber has a meetup at their house, or like a fan meetup where the entire world can just fly in, well, God, that would be nuts. That's their thing, but just don't do it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth it. I know I talked about Jenna Marbles a lot in this video that I am going to post on YouTube, but I don't want to name. Never mind. I don't want to name any names because I don't want to put any exposure on anybody else. You know, I don't want to say. I don't want to blame one person for like ruining it for everybody. Does this happen to every YouTuber? Because that's scary and frustrating. You know, if I'm sitting in like my little chair and you get annoyingly aggressive on my door or my doorbell or whatever the case may be, listen, I'm really lazy and I'm probably really tired, even if it means like 10 a.m. in the afternoon or whatever. 10 a.m. in the afternoon. Oh god, I am tired. Whatever the case may be. And you're like, hey, I could stay in your house and you're doing normal. No, you have your own couch to sit on. Go do that. I don't want you to hang out with me. I don't, you know, no. 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 It's like Julian said, find a better way to connect. A fucking Twitter account. Yeah, stick to Twitter because if you message them over Facebook, they're not gonna read it, and you can't necessarily be like, "Hey, Jenna, I love you." No, that doesn't work. Get a Twitter account, and then think about where you live, and think about like, oh, I know this person. Wait a minute, this person lives in my area. Okay, I'm gonna use Playlist Live for an example, because Playlist Live is in Orlando. Oh, shoot. I live in this area, and YouTubers XYZ, but definitely YouTuber X, is going to be there. They announced it on Twitter. Whee! How exciting. Oh, wait a minute. Tickets to go, just to get into said convention is like $25 to $40. Cool. I'll spend some of my internet money and go see them. And hopefully they'll be like, haha, yay, friends on the internet friends. That's what Jenna Marbles uses. I love it. You can make your Instagram friends jealous by taking pictures with us, and please don't take my phone, and no, none of that nonsense. I need to edit this. These videos should definitely be edited because I'm a nightmare. Holy shit. I've been going on. According to this thing, I've been going on for like 13 minutes. Oh, fuck. But look, like I just said, do not cross that boundary. Because once you leave that convention, go to your own house. Or go to a hotel. Or whatever the case may be. Go literally anywhere else. It's like that, statement. The party's over, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Hey, I just got that right. It's like that. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Because I'm pretty sure, like, this person is going to go home and, maybe talk about their experience at, like, these conventions, or, all they want to do is maybe go home and edit their experience from their conventions, or maybe do a collab with somebody else. They need to put a video up, right? That's their YouTube schedule. It's how it works. Wouldn't it be very frustrating if somebody was in the middle of editing? Maybe somebody like me who needs to edit these. You come over in the middle and like, oh, hey, look, there was me. No, that's creepy and scary. And the world is not your petting zoo. And I don't care how famous you are. You don't do that. Like, I don't know what somebody could be thinking to, like, I understand that that information may be out there. Trust me, I've looked. Not that I want to go to, like, I've tried to figure out how somebody would even get to that point, sharing, like, the state you live in. Fuck me, I don't know. Okay, oh, I have an example. I am going to see Vlog Brothers on tour. Whee! It's gonna be great. What I'm going to do after that? Oh, hey, look at that. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home to my house and sleep. And they might either go back to, like, their hotel room or whatever. But am I gonna go over and say the tour is going great, I love you guys? No. I don't have time for that. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Or whatever this thing finishes, I'm gonna go to my house. I'll go to wherever you're staying, even if it's in your own car, because they gotta be alive the next day to go to another. That doesn't make sense, because, like, if you think you're gonna go over to, like, John Green's house, he's not gonna be there, especially in October, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he also has to get up, or even the same day, I had to go on to the next state. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even bother to think about this. This video is getting way too long, and I wish I knew how to edit. And I look like a monster, but long story short, if you see a YouTuber on the internet and you're sitting in your own bed, just stay there. And there's no need to, don't go to a YouTuber's house, meet them anywhere outside their house, preferably don't even think like, 15 feet away, this YouTuber's gone outside for, like, a walk. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. If a YouTuber is, like, even remotely outside their house, like, they want to take, like, a leisure walk, don't even try that. But, like, if they're gonna be at the gas station, or walking to the gas station, you might startle them. And if you say hi, they might say hi to you back. And I say might because I'm thinking about, like, walking over in the afternoon. This person wants to get their Powerade and go back home. Whatever the case may be. But, like, yeah, and when they go back, like, okay, so I need to finish this, but if they go over to that gas station and they go right back home, do yourself a favor, buy some gum and forward march your way back home, because you can enjoy your company over at the house, over the comfort of your own houses. I'm pretty sure your internet connection will get your tweet over to Julian. I'm thinking about Julian because the person that lives a pretty normal life, it's a sense of privacy, you guys. Come on. This video is almost 20 minutes long, and if it ever makes it up to YouTube, I'm going to be very surprised. But please do not cross that boundary, okay? Get on this tight. Alright, I'm gonna give this up before it turns into the 20-minute threshold. I've been talking for way too long. None of it makes any sense, but I needed to rant about it, and it's not 1 a.m. anymore, so it's fine. Goodbye.